What is up, guys, and welcome back to Danny Reacts. We're having an amazing day today, guys, and today we're going to check out a video called 10 Strange Ways People Have Cheated on a Test, and I have personally cheated on a test before. Cheating is not good, but I have done it, and I actually found this really cool website called edubirdie.com, where you can find writers to write essays for you. No plagiarism. You can find a writer to write your essay. That's honestly the coolest thing ever because I'm a lazy student, and that's honestly like the coolest thing ever. I'll leave a link down below if you want to go check that out. It's pretty cool. And yeah, let's go check out the video. Give this video a big thumbs up. And thank you for 105,000 subscribers. You guys are honestly incredible. And yeah, let's go check out the video. Bam.
Everyone's least favorite part of school is the dreaded exam. But if you fear flunking, sometimes creative measures must be taken. Here are some
I have so many horrible
things
flashbacks to
students
exams.
did to pass
So
exams.
hard.
Bad hygiene.
Oh no.
In South Korea, students have been known to not shower come exam time. This is
Ew.
due to a superstition that says if you wash your hair before an exam, you wash all of the knowledge out.
100%.
This may seem rather gross
Really?
and trivial, but it is a common practice for South
So they
Korean
don't shower for like
students.
weeks on
and
end
no one's going to
before
be
the
getting
exam.
close enough to cheat, that's for sure.
That is interesting
Calculator
though.
hacking.
Calculator hacking, okay.
Usually before a math test that requires a calculator, instructors will go around the room, test out the devices, and clear any stored data so that students can't look in past archives to find the answers.
That photo. What?
However, in this day and age, with the ability to hack technology, students have been figuring out ways to hack
so true,
into
yeah.
blocking calculators
That's
like
interesting.
TI-83 and upload programs that will restore deleted data or even upload additional notes to help them pass a test.
Okay, that's so cheating.
Body doubles. In 2011, an elaborate cheating scandal was discovered in Long Island, New York, where college students were discovered taking the SATs for younger students.
Are you
One
serious?
adult and 6 minors were arrested in the cheating ring. The adult
got
that was
arrested?
arrested was accepting payments of up to $2,500 to take the
That
SAT.
is kinda smart,
He started
though,
this in
but-
2009 and used fake IDs
Wow.
to get into the exam venues. He ended up facing felony charges, and testing facilities tightened up their
Yeah, it's against the
security.
law actually. It's like identity.
UV pen.
Um,
According to an article
I
in
don't
the
even
Daily
know.
Mail,
But that's against
numerous
the law,
students have
apparently.
been purchasing
Crazy.
UV pens, which are only a few dollars, and using them to write answers on their arms, pants, and water bottles. In
Okay.
regular light,
Oh,
the
that's a
notes
classic,
will be
yeah.
invisible. All students need to do come exam time is shine the UV light to the area they wrote on, and their notes will appear. Think of it like writing with invisible ink, and
That's
praying
actually
that the teacher
insane.
doesn't notice the UV light.
invisible ink. That's honestly kind of
Rolling
smart.
in the carpet. When an anonymous college student from St. Louis, Missouri was struggling with her college course, she figured out a way to get a passing grade. She asked her 49-year-old professor for help and offered to come to his home. Needless
Ooh.
to say, the young college student and the professor ended up rolling
Whoa.
around on his carpet, and the student's grades magically improved.
Wow.
Their affair continued, but unfortunately for the student, old professor made her continue the romp, or he wouldn't give her a passing
That's so messed
final
up.
grade.
So if she wouldn't have sex with him, the professor would give her a bad grade. That's like blackmail. That's so wrong because he's so much older than the college student. And I hope the college student's over 18.
Tampons
Or else
and
that'd be so wrong.
pencils.
Tampons and pencils.
Come exam time, there are many things that aren't allowed in the examination room, like cell phones and other electronics. Several women have come forward to various publications and confessed that they have written notes and test answers on tampons, one of the few items allowed to be on hand
Yeah,
with a
that kinda
student
makes
in the
sense, yeah.
test room. Other variations of this is slicing a pencil in half, writing the answers on mailing labels, and sticking them inside the pencil.
They go to,
then
like, such
flipping
great
them
lengths
open
to
when the
cheat. It's
teacher
crazy.
isn't looking. Super
Like, I cheated before, but I just looked at like my neighbor's paper, and that's all.
pass.
These are like extreme ways to
In
cheat.
Hong
It's
Kong,
crazy.
China, there is a series of activities called Gingguo or Super Pass that students will participate in around a month before exam time. It
Okay.
starts at a Chinese restaurant where students will eat a dish consisting of pork cubes and cashews.
Okay.
Cashews are especially important because it sounds like wish to pass in Chinese. Then each
Okay.
student will have a turn at trying to slice a roast pig in half.
Why?
If the student is successful at slicing the sacrificial offering, it's believed they will pass. Finally, the students will eat kiwis because the Chinese name for the fruit sounds like easy to pass exams.
That's so funny.
Smart cameras.
That's pretty interesting.
This
Smart
story
cameras.
sounds like it's straight from a spy movie. Students in Thailand were caught taking photos of exam questions with smart cameras in their eyeglasses.
Are you serious?
The photos would then be sent to an unknown person who would then research the answer and send it back to the student's smartwatch.
That's
Other
so
students
smart.
around the world have tried the same technique,
Wow.
but some were caught because they forgot to silence their watches when the exam started.
That's honestly
Cheating
really
for a
cool, though.
visa. In 2015, the United States Department of Justice intervened after 15 Chinese individuals took exams such as the SATs and the test of English as a foreign language while posing as other Chinese individuals still in
Wow.
China. Each student was
was a
paid up
different
to
person.
$6,000 and sent false
$6,000.
passports with the names of the other students in China and inserted their photos.
You could get a lot
the
of money
reason
from
behind
cheating.
This was that the students still
It's
in
crazy.
China wanted to study and go to college in the United States so they could get a visa. The scheme took place between 2011 and 2015. The situation went from an academic issue to an immigration issue really quickly.
Yeah, definitely.
Boycott. Peter Frolick was a professor at Johns Hopkins University, and he was well known for grading on a curve. Whatever student got the highest score, their score would be considered an A, and so on and so forth. At the end of the fall term, students in Frolick's classes collectively decided to boycott the final so that the highest score would be 0. The boycott
That makes
worked,
no sense.
and all of the students passed their final with an A.
Okay,
Frolick
I guess it
altered his
worked.
grading policy
That doesn't really make
after
any
the
sense.
incident. Have you ever done anything a little crazy to pass
Oh,
an
if the
exam?
highest score is 0, then if everyone that gets like at least 1 point, then they have an A. That makes sense. But that was 10 tricks students did to pass school exams, and some of these were really weird and wrong, like the professor and the student, and some are really cool, like the eyeglasses thing and the watch. That's so smart. And the invisible ink is like the coolest thing ever. And yeah, I would never even think of that. Like I just like looked like the person besides me paper. That's all I did. But some of these people are like super smart, and that's crazy. And yeah, if you want to see the full link videos in the description below. And if you want me to react to any of your videos, leave me a comment down below with your video and I'll go check it out. And hope you guys have an amazing day. Thanks for watching, guys.